One game in the books and 2 to go. Now it's time for the Doc Show to get underway. It's the Battle of the D's today as the Demons take on the Dockers. Coming up next, we'll bring you Game 2 of the Marathon at Millenium on this edition of Stateside Footy. We're coming to you from Field C at Millenium Park in West Roxbury, Massachusetts, as we continue the middle game in today's multi-team event. Hello and welcome to the 95th episode of Stateside Footy, the program that brings you the great game of Australian Rules Football as it's played here in the United States. Alongside John Cimino, Aaron Harrington, and Stacey Robert, I'm Bill Robert. And today we bring you the middle match of the Marathon at Millenium featuring the Boston Demons, the Baltimore Dockers, and an awful lot of alliteration on my part. The interesting thing here is that in regional tournaments and in nationals, the Demons and Cats usually play as a combined side. But in the last couple of games we've covered, the Cats are actually playing with another side against the Ds. And this is what we saw in the first game in our last episode here, as the Demons came out with a win over the combined Maine-Philadelphia team. The final score there, the Demons 4-10-34, and the Maine/Philadelphia Hawks 2 goals, 2 behinds, and 14 points. The Demons' opponent this time out is the Baltimore Dockers Footy Club, winners of June's Mid-Atlantic Cup. Their 3 wins in that event were resounding, and now the Doc Show is looking to open up in Boston. Or should we say, open up on Boston. And so we're gearing up for the action to resume. The Demons, fresh off their game against Philadelphia and Maine, and the Dockers, fresh off their benches. We're looking at the possibility of a game with some big scoring here, and it will get underway next. Stay tuned for all the action right here on Stateside Footy. So here we go, Dockers and Demons about to go at it here. They've got the ball at center right now. And there goes the whistle, and they're going to bounce it. Oh, they're going to have to call that one back. They're going to try it again. This time they're just going to toss it up. They're not going to mess with it. And Hampshire hits it out, but the Dockers wind up getting it. And the Demons pick it up loose, and they come on the far wing now. And Jeremy Hum can't quite get it, and he's being run down now. And I believe let's see. No, the Demons will get the free kick there. I think that's going to be Hum with it. Jeremy Hum for the Boston Demons. That kick up forward, and let's see. Marked! Yes! Fernandez is able to get it. Nice job. Jared Fernandez with a big kick there, and let's see. Intercept marked there by the Dockers. That's Ryden Dodlin. And he kicks it up now, and it's going to hit the ground before it gets to its intended target. Handball out, though, and here come the Dockers. Baltimore on the move. And let's see. Intercept mark there. That's P.J. Devine, as always, doing stalwart efforts down back there. And he gets a kick in. That gets it right to Jeremy Hum. And so now they look to bring it back. Here come the Demons. Just kicking through the corner right now, looking for McCarthy. Almost intercept mark there by the Dockers. He handballs it off now. And 62, that's whoop. Bosses off a couple of spectators. Right into the portable press box. And let's see here. Comes out. And with it there, that's Fernandez once again. However, he has his kick smothered. Dockers trying to come away with it. Loose ball. They're just trying a chain of handballs up the corridor now. That's a big kick going out to, and let's see here. No one's going to get it. There's going to be a race for it as it just rolls along the ground. Goes past Devine. Handball the head. They've got a shot at goal. That's going through, and that is a goal. Baltimore starts things off early. Did not see who kicked that one. But it went straight and true and through. And this time the Dockers draw first blood. And right now the score is 1-6 for Baltimore. Boston obviously not yet to score as we've just gotten underway here. And they'll bring the ball back up to center now. And go at it again. And let's see. Hit out to advantage by Hampshire. He gets it to McCarthy. McCarthy gets a big kick, and let's see. Carol Park is chasing it right now, and she just fists it ahead. And she might be able to get it, actually. Well, it's sit for her. It does, but she's wrapped right up. And I think they're just going to tie up the ball and get a ball up. Indeed, they are. Or is it going to be holding the ball? Nope. Umpire says my ball. He'll just toss it up. Nice job by Carol Park holding her own, not letting the Dockers get the ball. Oh, McCarthy dispossessed. We'll get a whistle. And I think someone's getting pinged for a throw, and it's going to be a free kick for the Dockers. So one of the big rules of footy, you cannot throw the ball. It's not the first rule of footy. That's kick too many behinds, get your behind kicked, but that's right up there. You can't throw the ball. No throw. And the Dockers now look to kick it up and almost intercept. Well, not almost. Well, it was almost intercept marked, but then that intercept marked attempt was spoiled by the player who was trying to mark it running through, and he didn't get it either. But the Demons have it now, and just a small kick, and it's intercept marked there by the Dockers. And Baltimore the kick up, and they got it. And let's see. Marked on the far wing. That might be Justin Leyva. Oh, my goodness. Dockers very efficient right now in their ball use, moving it right up the ground. Can he get the kick here? Kicks towards the sticks. That's definitely got the carry. Does it have the aim? Actually, they don't call it. The kick went out on the full. So the Demons will get the free kick in their own back pocket. And they're going to kick it to the far wing, looking for. Not quite getting it to Ken McCarthy, and the ball's going to bounce off somebody and go out of bounds. So it'll be a boundary throw-in down on the far wing. Comes out once again, and Hampshire trying to hit out to advantage. Demons do get it, and a big kick up the ground. However, it's intercept marked there by the Dockers. That's number 2 there for the Dockers. That's Michael Herney. And let's see. Intercept mark there by the Demons in defense. Cloudy day here at the ground. And let's see. Kick it. McCarthy can't mark it. The kick a little too low. And then he's just shepherded off the ball. Here come the Dockers. Again, chain of handballs. And with it right now, it's number 7. I'll get that number a second. Let's see here. And I believe someone got a hand to it just before it went over. Or did they? So if we get a boundary throw in or a kick out on the full. That's a kick out on the full. That means the Demons will get the free kick once again in their back pocket. Or is it? No, I guess it is a throw-in. One of the Demons had it, and then the umpire came and said, nope, I'm going to throw it in. So it's thrown in now, and Demons trying to get it out of danger. Dockers are all over the place. And big pile there, big pile up. Comes up once again. And the Demons able to get the kick out, and let's see. Running after it. It'll sit for him. He picks it up, but then he's hauled down. Jay trying to get it out for the Demons, but the Dockers bring it right back in. He tackles his man, but he's able to get the ball to the boot right before. And let's see here. Looks like mark by the Dockers. And once again, a mark going up Dockers have done a terrific job so far moving it up the ground and then keeping it up the ground. And that's a high kick. And let's see here. It's our whistle. It's out on the full. So the Demons get the free kick once again in their back pocket. However, spoil there as it looked like the Dockers were going to intercept mark it, but not quite. And here we go. Try and do a chain of handballs, but one of those looked like it got smothered. And the Dockers have it again, and now they start their own chain of handballs. Wow, just a line drive of a kick there. And once again, we've got a pile up on the ground here. And something akin to Australian rules twister. And let's see here. Hit out by Hampshire, but then right in the hands of a couple of Dockers. And we got a whistle. And free kick there. Free kick for the Demons. It'll be Hampshire. Which side's he going to go for? Trying to make that decision. Actually, that's Ken McCarthy, not Jeff Hampshire. I'm sorry. Can he get it to Matt Wood? He certainly can. And then delivered up and battle for it. And Jeremy Hum comes down with it. Takes a running bounce. Takes the stop. Sells the candy a couple of times. Gets around the defender. Gets a few more feet and then kicks it. Nice delivery. Nope, Jared Fernandez couldn't mark it. It looked like he was going to, but he can't quite. And they're just trying to hold it up right now. We got a whistle, and it looks like it'll be a ball up. Indeed it will. Coming in now for the Demons, it's number 46. That's Sean Burbank. And let's see. Kick for the Demons, and knocked out. I guess it was a ball up, but one of the Demons had it, so I think they called a free kick. I just didn't see the umpire signaling, which can be kind of tough sometimes in this position, but we're doing it. Chain of handballs there. Another handball as McCarthy gets it out there. And he tried to handball it back to McCarthy. He gets it back eventually off the ground. And, oh boy. And paying for a proper disposal, Ken McCarthy, so the Dockers will get the free kick. And they'll just kick it out to the far wing. Oh. He didn't quite mark it. And now, Pat almost grabbed him, or did he? We've had stoppage in play. But I think also Jay might have caught him high. Looked like he had one hand up above the shoulder. Indeed, he did. So the free kick going to the Dockers there. And that long kick going in and marked. And let's see. It goes over everyone's head there. And who's going to get there first? It looks like the Dockers will have numbers. But first picked up by the Demons, but then that handball smothered a little bit, deflected. And handball goes off the Dockers once again. And that kick going toward the sticks. The Demons have numbers. And, wow. Big mark there. Let's see. Was that a point? I missed something here. That one's out. Was that last one a point? We'll double check it because there was. I'm not sure if it was marked in front or if it was just kicked out. For now, I'll just put a question mark there, but it might be 117 for Baltimore. We'll check that because usually between quarters we'll verify everything with the umpires. But once again, the Dockers looking to move. But the Demons have it now, and they didn't call ball. I thought they might have, but they didn't. And he is knocked down. Big tackles here. The Dockers are a team that likes to tackle a lot. Demons trying to get away with it, but every time someone tries to get away with it, nothing doing. Although this time the Demons get the free kick. Might have been someone tackled without the ball. And that line drive kick just smothered right in front there. Nice job there as number 10, Kit Drury, for the Dockers. And Baltimore looking to move it up again. Let's see what we've got here. Couple of whistles. We're still waiting for verification on that other kick down at the Baltimore end. But it looks like everyone's heading off the ground, so I think We are at quarter time. And I'm not going to say a thing till I figure out what that scoring shot was. It is 1-1. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was an intercept mark or a behind. Okay, thanks. And that is the end of the first quarter of action here in the second game of this marathon at Millenium. And at quarter time, the score stands. The Baltimore Dockers, 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 points. And the Boston Demons yet to score. We'll be back with second quarter action next. You'll catch it all right here on Stateside Footy. Are you into retro gadgets? Ta-da! Then here's your dose of old school tech. This is Tech Throwback, your place to turn for the techno trends from way back when. On Tech Throwback, we look at old computers, classic video games, and all those little doohickeys that used to brighten up your day.
Yeah!
Tech Throwback can be seen on public access television, or you can check us out online at vimeo.com/channels/Tech Throwback. It's the way we used to compute and play back in the day, and you can watch it anytime on Tech Throwback.
Australian rules football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We are the champions!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
Second quarter action about to start here at Millenium Park between the Baltimore Dockers and the Boston Demons. And right now at the quarter, the score stands Baltimore 1-1-7 and Boston yet to score. Now, we mentioned the Mid-Atlantic Cup that the Dockers played in June and the fact that they outscored their opponents 180-16. One of the reasons they can do that, you can see here, they're smothering defense and they use pressure up and down the ground. So they're really good at keeping the opponent away from the ball, or if the opponent gets the ball, keeping the opponent from basically connecting with another person. And meanwhile, they've had a couple of scoring shots. So far, the Demons have yet to have a scoring shot. The Demons have a little bit of work cut out for them. Right now, the main thing is don't put yourself in too deep of a hole. Come back here and take it to these guys and gals. And it comes out, and who's going to get it first? It looks like the Demons almost had the clearance. But once again, we were just talking about the pressure, and you can see that. I mean, they're all over McCarthy right now. They have multiple players there, and like I said in the last quarter, watching this is kind of like Australian rules twister as it bounces off some hands, and the Dockers have it now. Dockers moving, and let's see here. It stops, and it's going to be picked up by the Demons. He's knocked right down, and he's caught high. He plays on. Gets it to Ken McCarthy, who marks it. He was caught a little high. That was Jacob. And let's see, almost marked by Matt Wood. He's able to pick it up. And can he make some space? No, but he gets it to Fernandez. Fernandez kicks a goal. The Demons needed that. They needed to score, and they needed to do something quickly. The big goal scorer from last game was Chris Young, but right now, first goal here, scored by Jared Fernandez. And so that cuts it to 1 point right now, with the Baltimore Dockers at 1-1-7 and the Boston Demons at 1-6. Keep in mind, too, I mean, we're talking about the fact that Dockers won the Mid-Atlantic Cup, and they've been a pretty high-scoring footy club. But don't forget, once again, this Demons side won Division III at Nationals in 2019, so not anything to sneeze at either, as the clearance is taken by the Dockers way deep in their own defensive territory, though. Kick goes up. Intercept mark there by Jeremy Hum. That was beautiful. Used his body, fought for the position, got in the right place to do that, kicks it, and then goes off a few players, and the Dockers will look to get it out anyway. And that kick goes up, and that's going to be well out on the full. So it looks like Jeremy Hum's going to get to kick it from that same spot. And let's see, he's got somebody running on the lead. Bounces over Matt Wood, though. Wood and Fernandez is there. Fernandez kicks it toward the sticks, and let's see here. Tough angle kick. I think that was Fernandez again. Oh, my goodness. All of a sudden, the Demons, bang, bang, 2 straight 12. They take the lead. They hit the front. Two straight 12 for the Boston Demons and 1-1-7 for the Baltimore Dockers. The BDs versus the BDs. That was a tough angle, too, and he just went for it. So a couple of kicks early out of the chute in the second quarter. All of a sudden, the Demons find themselves in the lead. But he just got that one, used it quickly, and that might be the key to beating this team. Just get it quickly and keep them. If you use the ball quickly and get rid of it quickly, they can't tackle you or catch up with you. Ball goes off the ground now, and that is marked by the Dockers there. That's Kit Drury, number 10. Kicks it in looking for a target. He's got him. That's Valan, I think, Kafashuli. And kick goes in off the boot of number 12. That's James Lewis. But then both teams battling for it there. Demons trying to work it out. Dockers trying to move it ahead. Are they going to have a shot on goal? Demons in the way. Demons seem to have numbers around the ball, but here we go. The shot goes in. That's it looks like a behind there. Just a quick snapshot across the body. So now it's 1-2-8 for the Dockers. And it'll be Jordan Madigan to take the kick in now for the Demons. Kicks it up toward the far wing. Battle for it along there, and Fernandez tries to get it. Demons getting it on a hop. It's going to take a bounce. Basically rolls past Matt Wood and his assigned defender. And here come the Dockers now. Chain of handballs and a kick and a mark. So once again, some good ball use from the Baltimore Dockers. They need it right now because they find themselves behind after a couple of quick strikes by the Demons. But they've got it now, and that kick is going in towards the sticks once again. It's going to be a contest in front. And let's see here. It's going to be a goal. Madigan tried to get a hand to it, but apparently it had gone over the line before he got a hand to it. So Demons kick 2 straight kicks to go ahead. Baltimore counters with a behind and then a goal. And now they've hit the front again. They're back in front. 2-2-14 for the Dock Show. And for the D's, 2 straight 12. As they bring it back up to center here. Second quarter action. We've already seen more scoring. First quarter, we only saw 2 scoring shots, both from Baltimore. Right now, both teams here have 2 scoring shots in the second quarter as the Demons look to get the clearance. Jay's got it now. Big kick, and where's it going to go? It goes over the head of Fernandez, hit back by one of the Dockers. And the Dockers look to pick it up off the ground. They do get it now. Handball out. It's intercepted by one of the Demons. And just looks to be maybe a ski jump kick. And let's see here. Intercept. No, I guess it didn't go 15. Or did it? There's a whistle, and I think... Let's see. They're going to ball it up. And coming out. Dockers right on it. And then kick to the far ground. Takes a couple of bounces, and who's going to get there first? Looks like it might be Matera. Handball to McCarthy. McCarthy running to get himself some space. He delivers the kick. Tried to get it to Matt Wood. Nothing doing. Fernandez kicks a snap across the body. And let's see. It looks like that's behind. Yep, that's a behind. So the lead now cut to 1 point. 2-2-14 for the Dockers. 2-1-13 for the Demons. And the Dockers taking the kick from their own back goal square. And Demons working toward it again. That's Jay with a kick. And that kick is another behind. And all of a sudden, scores are level. Each team has 2 goals, 2 behinds, 14 points. And once again, the Dockers take the kick in from their own back goal square. And it's a big kick coming up, and who's going to get there first? Fernandez with the intercept mark. That's beautiful. This could be a 7-point play for the Boston club. Jared Fernandez to take his kick. He's got 2 goals already. And let's see, is that going to bend back? Nope, that's going to be a behind, it looks like. Yep, that's going to be a minor. But still enough to give the Demons a lead. 2-3-15 for Boston, 2-2-14 for Baltimore. Which is a good thing, because last time Baltimore took the kick in, it was intercept marked by a Demon. So maybe the Demons can look to do that again. And let's see, that kick going up, and there are players in there. Who's going to get it? Nobody. Ball goes to ground. Fernandez tries to get it. He can't. And, oh, we got a whistle here. And a push in the back. It's going to be a free kick, and, whoop. That's Declan Slevin for the Demons there. And, things getting a little heated there momentarily, as it's a big kick. Intercept mark there by Hampshire in midfield. So it's going to come right back for the Demons into their scoring end. And a little bit of a knuckleball there. Takes a hop. And we'll go to Fernandez. Now Fernandez with a handball. Out to try to get it over to a teammate. He winds up picking up himself. And kicks in towards the sticks now. And let's see here. Open goal. And that's going to be another behind. 2-4-16. And Kevin, an issue the Demons are having today is one of accuracy. They won their first game, but they did kick 4-10. As the kick in comes out from the Dockers. And it's going to midfield. The Demons have numbers around the ball. They're going to pick it up. And kicked in there, and oh, it just goes right to his feet. He's able to pick it up, get the handball off. Can't get it off cleanly, though. And we got a whistle, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick. I think they got called for ball. So it'll be a free kick to the Dockers. Almost intercept mark there. I believe that was McCarthy. And just a bit of a knock on there from the Dockers. And they kick it through the center of the ground. And Demons pick it up. And that is marked. Nice job there by Blair Bentley. And that kick goes off a little at an angle. And no clear possession yet. Ball goes to ground. A couple of players going for it. And it's kicked ahead by Slevin. And it goes off the foot of one of the Dockers, but they're able to get possession momentarily at least. Demons trying to get it there, going after the ball, but once again, relentless pressure by the Dockers. Fernandez with kick out with a handball now. That kick ski jumped a little bit, and it's a loose ball near the goals. Who's going to get there first? It looks like it's going to be the Dockers as they try and handball it away, get it out of danger. Battle for it along the ground, and I think the umpire will just blow the whistle and call my ball. Second quarter action here in Game 2 of this round-robin event here between Boston, Maine, Baltimore, and Philadelphia. As it comes out once again, oh, we've got a whistle, and it's a free kick going to the Demons. And that's Jay. Jay, who's shown us in the past that he can hit him from a distance. It's kind of a low-line drive kick. And it's marked. Intercept marked by the Dockers, and they'll try and kick it out. And that is marked right there by John O'Connor. And now they bring it to the near wing. Dockers looking to move with it. And that's a loose ball. And Jacobs got it now. Oh, that one's blocked, smothered a little bit there, deflected. Demons will come out with it. He is wrapped up, and but he was caught high. So that'll be a free kick. Up it goes to the side. Almost intercept mark. Here we go now. Demons with a kick into the sticks. That's another behind. Once again, right now, the Demons with a bit of a lead, but they're kicking 2-5, and once again, the accuracy there could wind up biting them in the nethers by the end of the game. Speaking of the end of something here, I think we're at the end of the second quarter. We are indeed. It is halftime here at Millenium Park in the second game of the marathon at Millenium. I always want to say the Miracle in Manchester. No, it's the marathon at Millenium. Midway through the second game, the halftime score, the Boston Demons 2 goals, 5 behind, 17 points. And the Baltimore Dockers 2 goals, 2 behind, 14 points. We still have another half of footy yet to go, plus bonus content. Stay right here on Stateside Footy.
Australian rules football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We are the champions!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
Are you into retro gadgets? Ta-da! Then here's your dose of old school tech. This is Tech Throwback, your place to turn for the techno trend from way back when. On Tech Throwback, we look at old computers, classic video games, and all those little doohickeys that used to brighten up your day.
Yeah!
Tech Throwback can be seen on public access television, or you can check us out online at vimeo.com/channels/Tech Throwback. It's the way we used to compute and play back in the day, and you can watch it anytime on Tech Throwback. Back to action here in the third quarter right now. Demons up by a few points, 17-14. And the ball going to ground, a bunch of players going to ground. And the ball is going to be going up in the air. And hit out. Demons get it now. And they kick it up, and Wood trying to get it there. He does actually wind up getting it after it bounces off a Docker. Off a hop, goes past Chris Young. And there will be a race for it. It looks like the Dockers will win the race. And the kick goes in, and it is marked there. And he plays on, and he's dispossessed. And now that's Alex once again. She kicks it, that's marked. Marked there by number 10, that's Kit Drury. Drury with a kick. And let's see, he's got it, marked. That's Brian Thornton who's got it now for the Dockers. And that's a high kick and marked. And that's number 12. That's James Lewis. So Lewis with a chance for a set shot at goal and a chance to put his club back in the lead. Takes his run up. Makes his kick. That thing is bending straight to his head. Oh, it might be going left. And let's see here. It's still actually in play. Still in play. And then we've got a whistle. And a free kick going to the Demons. And that's kick looking for and almost getting Carroll Park. It bounces off her hands. And oh, boy, that's not a good kick. As Fernandez tried to move it up, but wound up going off his boot and out on the full. So it'll be a free kick for the Dockers. It'll be coming right back in. Centering ball. Goes to ground. And let's see here. And that's going to be another behind. So it'll be behind for the Dockers. Yep, behind for the Dockers, so 2-3-15 now for Baltimore. They trail by 2 points. And the kick out to the far wing is marked. Demons will look to move it up the ground. Big kick there, and let's see here. Who's going to get it? Does Hampshire mark it? No, it goes to ground. Devine tries to get it now, and here we go. He's caught, but he's caught high. And he gets it to McCarthy now. Baltimore's got it once again. Kick goes ahead, and who's going to get there first? Nobody. And that kick, it goes over everybody. And it's probably going to dribble out of bounds. Nope, actually caught. Nice job there by the Demons there, number 23. Or did it go out of bounds? It went out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. I thought he was able to keep it in, but nope, it went out of bounds. Oh, kind of a line drive throw-in, and they'll do it again. Up it goes, and let's see here. Goes down, and it's going to skip out. That'll be another boundary throw-in. And that kick is smothered by the Demons. Hampshire in there now. Demons trying to get it out of danger. Dockers, though, looking to add to that score, try and get back in front here. They trail by a couple of behinds. And once again, playing a lot of Australian rules twister here. And we've seen a couple of minor flares in temper as the free kick goes to the Dockers. And it's taken there, run around a little bit there by number 9 there, who is Valen Kafashuli. And let's see here. Goes off a couple of hands, and I think that's going to be yet another behind. So now it's a 1-point game as the Demons take the kick in. That is marked. They play on, they handball it back, and just kick it up the far wing. Looking for Fernandez. They're not going to get it to him, though. They're not going to get it to anybody as it goes out of bounds. Meters gained for the Demons, but still, it'll be a boundary throw-in. It comes out once again. Tipped off. Kicked ahead. And not quite marked by the Dockers. Can the Demons get the advantage of that? They handball off to Jay now. And let's see. Marked by McCarthy. And he kicks it out to the side, trying to get it to Matt Wood. Can Wood get there? He does. Gets around Alex. Kicks it back to McCarthy. Short kick, but he pays the mark. And that's a big booming kick. Who's going to get there first? Is it marked? He won't. Nope, no one pays the mark. It was kind of a tie. So the Dockers looking to kick it out. But it'll be picked up by the Demons and then kicked right back into attack. Let's see here. Marked! And the Demons have it now. Could be within territory for a shot here. Going to try a centering ball. They're going to try the tough angle shot here. And it's going to go up, and let's see here. That looked pretty good. Didn't see the goal umpire. And let's see, that's a behind. So 2-6-18 now for the Demons. And the kick in is marked there once again by Kit Drury. And he just handballs it off, and he drops it. He's able to kick it back to Drury, though. Drury can't pick it up cleanly. He gets it now, but he's wrapped up by Wood. Handball out, and just knocked ahead by one of the Demons. But Dockers on the move with it now. That's a kick up the corridor. Who's going to get there first? Nobody. But it's taken now. That's Jacob for the Demons. Gets it out to Fernandez, who marks it. Demons moving forward, looking to get numbers around the ball. And now it's Jay with it, and that kick goes off a hand and goes right in the hands of a Docker. He handballs it off. That's knocked away by Jay. And he is wrapped up. He's lost. That's ball. He's gone. Demons free kick. Wrapped up by a couple of players. Finally get dispossessed, and boom. That's a big kick now. Who's going to get there first? Goes past Matt Wood. Wood gets it off the ground now, makes some space, and looks to kick a centering ball that's going to go. They try to get it to Chris Young, who was in position. Nice spoil by the Dockers, and they come back with it now. Baltimore on the move. Kick up the ground. Intercept marked there by Jeff Hampshire. Nope, actually they're not paying the mark, so they got to play on. Fernandez, big kick, and let's see. Who's going to get there first? And Slevin tries to get a hand on it. Dockers try and move it away, and they're going to be successful as they bring it back the other way, and they turn it into attack now. But it's marked there by Jared Fernandez as an intercept, and now he'll turn it back into attack for the Demons. Fernandez takes a run up, takes a long kick, looking for, let's see, not quite getting a target. Loose ball down front. Chris Young has it now. Handball to Ken McCarthy. McCarthy in position, wants to make some space for himself, takes a kick. Oh, he's down. Off ball. Free kick. McCarthy just tried to take one step too many. He got called for holding the ball as he got tackled. And the kick now here on the near wing. And it bounces off a couple of players. Handball there, and he gets it back. And that's kicked ahead there. That was number 60 in all that action, Justin Leva. Called Belzy for some reason. And let's see here. Went out of bounds. So they're calling for a boundary throw in from right there. Up it goes once again, and let's see here. Hampshire tries to take it out. Ball goes to ground. Bunch of players going with it. More players going with it here. And the Dockers trying to move it ahead and brought down there. That might be a free kick because he was brought down without the ball. Push in the back, and the free kick going to the Dockers there. That'll be number 9 once again, who is Valon Cafascioli. I'm hoping I'm getting that name right. And let's see here. Long kick in, and it's out of bounds. Good result, though, for the Dockers as they get the boundary throw in basically in their left forward pocket. Time running down here in this third quarter, and the Demons right now holding on to a 2-point lead. 2-6 for the Demons, 2-4 for the Dockers. And that ball will go out of bounds. We'll have another boundary throw in. And a bunch of players going up for it. Demons looking to move it out. They get it to Matt Wood now. Wood, oh, that's going to be, well, it looked like it was going out of bounds, but it's going to stay in. I thought that was going to go out on the full, but it made a nice bend. Oh, a couple of players collide. Handball out there, and we've got free kick. And that's Allison Monahan for the Dockers. Free kick awarded to number 2, that's Michael Herney. And that, I believe it went off a hand there, so it wouldn't be a mark anyway. But Dockers trying to move it up. He is corralled by a couple of players. And that kick is smothered, the kick off the boot of John O'Connor. The other number 7, well, actually I was going to say the other number 7 for the other team, but the Demons have 2 number 7s. As one of the players is knocked off the ball. The ball's still in play. Now it rolls out of bounds. As we have a Demon on the sidelines getting some treatment there. That's Ben Thaverge. Toss back in. Hit out by Hampshire. To advantage. McCarthy is able to get the handball off, but only Dockers there. And let's see, they kick it down in front and not quite marked. Goes to ground. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be the Demons. They try and move it out. They can't kick it out, though. And let's see here. I think we got a call for holding the ball there. It's going to the Demons. And the Demons kicking up the far wing. And that is marked. I believe that's Fernandez once again. And that'll be three-quarter time. And it's funny because 2 high-scoring teams, and right now we haven't seen, actually we didn't see a goal all quarter after a whole bunch in the second. So 3 scoring shots for each club in this quarter. All 3 of them minors. And so there we go. At the end of 3 quarters, the score stands. The Boston Demons still hanging on to that tight lead, 2-6-18, and the Baltimore Dockers, 2-4-16. Coming up next, we will bring you the final quarter of this one between the Boston Demons and the Baltimore Dockers. This is game number 2 of the marathon at Millenium. You're watching it right here on Stateside Footy. Are you into retro gadgets? Ta-da! Then here's your dose of old school tech. This is Tech Throwback, your place to turn for the techno trend from way back when. On Tech Throwback, we look at old computers, classic video games, and all those little doohickeys that used to brighten up your day.
Yeah.
Tech Throwback can be seen on public access television, or you can check us out online at vimeo.com/channels/Tech Throwback. It's the way we used to compute and play back in the day, and you can watch it anytime on Tech Throwback.
Australian Rules Football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to U.S.A.F.L.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We want the champion!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
And there goes the whistle. The ball's about to go up, and we have action once again here. 2 points of difference between these two clubs. 2-6-18 for the Demons, 2-4-16 for the Dockers as the Dockers kick it into attack. They've got it now, and he is wrapped up. Jordan Madigan dispossesses him. Dockers still have it, though. Kick in, and let's see here. And that is not marked. They try and handball it ahead. They can't do it. Demons kick it out of danger. I thought one of the Dockers was going to soccer it off the ground, but they couldn't get it, and the Demons worked that out of danger. Huge defense there by the Demons back line, and now they move it up, but that's intercept marked for the Dockers, so they'll bring it right back. Demons will get it now, though, and the kick goes up, and let's see. Skips ahead. Who's going to get there first? The Dockers will get there. Kick it back up. Just a loose kick. And then he is wrapped up, is able to get the handball off. Takes a weird bounce, but still goes up the ground. Demons keeping as many numbers back as they can. Demons up by 2 points right now. And I believe that's Allison Monahan with it. And that's going to be balled up. Goes up again and head out to advantage by Hampshire. And there we go. The Demons look for the clearance. Big kick from Ken McCarthy there. And let's see. Are they going to be able to get somebody to it there? There's Chris Young now. Chris Young. Snap across the body. That is up high. Where is that going? That is, I think that's a goal. We just have to double check. And that's a goal. Big goal there. Huge one. I think that was Chris Young across the body. Demons increase their lead to 8 now. 3-6-24. They've got 3 majors and a major's worth of minors. 3 goals, 6 behinds. So 24-16 now. Boston with an 8-point lead over these Dockers. Huge defensive battle between these two clubs. Keep in mind the other thing, too, and this is something we haven't really mentioned yet. These are the games today. They're basically 4 12-minute quarters, but they're also 18 aside. Normally, it's depending on how many players they get, it's various numbers per side. But today, all these teams are playing 18 aside, which is really cool, as it's marked by the Dockers there. And they're going to have a chance. I don't know if he's got the range for this, but going to try and set it up front. Damon's looking to have numbers around the ball. They've got a bunch of players in the goal square right now. He takes his run up, gets his kick. That's a big, long kick. Will it make it? It will not. Who's going to get there? It's going to be intercept mark there. That is huge. I believe that's Madigan. And Madigan will kick it out, takes a hop, gets it to Fernandez. And now he's going to kick it up against the wing, looking for Matt Wood. Punched away, but right in the hands of Ken McCarthy. He's able to kick it ahead. Stopped there by Carroll Park. And Fernandez there. I thought that was Fernandez up the other side. My apologies for that. He's playing up forward normally. But the Dockers pick it up and haul it down as he tries to get it out. It gets Oh, there's two number 19s. Oh, look at that. This is not the Boston Demons. This is the Boston Steely Dans because I'm here saying, hey, 19s. My wife is just shaking her head saying, why did I marry this hamster? So we've got a free kick. So the free kick going to the Demons after all that. So I think is that Wood? Not sure who that is. No, it's not Wood. That's a kick once again headed toward the sticks. Will that be straight? No, that's a behind. But once again, they increase their lead. 9 points now, 3-7-25 for the Bostonians. And 2-4-16 for the Baltimoreans. I don't know, but anyway. 3-7-25, 2-4-16. That's our score right now. Ooh, a little bit of a errant kick there. Went down under there. We call a mongrel punt. They tried to handball it to Matt Wood. They couldn't get it to him, though. It was one of the Dockers got in the way. And now one of the 19s kicks it, and let's see here. It goes, and it looks like it's going to bounce, and that'll be a boundary throw-in. So the boundary throw-in comes in now in the Demons' right forward pocket. Hit out by the Dockers. No clear advantage, though. No clearance yet. And action on the far wing. And the kick goes in and marked, I think. Yep, Jay got it. So the Dockers looking to move it forward, but the Demons taking the intercept mark and now kicked in, and they've got somebody sitting under it, and he's got it. I believe that's Wood. Indeed it is. The name we call a lot here, Matt Wood, number 2. Although he's worn 22 as well, but I'm assuming 2 is his lucky number, kind of like Elena Lovich. And that kick, that gets pushed to the right, and that's going to be a behind. So the lead now up to 10 points, 3-8-26 to 2-4-16. And the Dockers will take the kick in once again from that goal area, from the goal square. As the winds are picking up a little bit here at Millenium Park. Kick in. Oh, knocked down by one of the Demons, but into the hands of one of the Dockers. And now Baltimore looking to move with it. Taken away there by Hampshire. He tries to handball it to McCarthy. McCarthy has it now. He is hauled down. Ball's loose along the ground. Wood gets it now. It sits for him nicely. He gets the handball off. Is that McCarthy? Handball back. Matera with a kick in now. And that's headed for the sticks. Let's see. Right there. Young's got it. Young gets himself some space. Gets dispossessed. And he gets pinged for holding the ball. Free kick Dockers. And that kick comes up, and McCarthy getting in position. Can't get the intercept mark, though, as the mark is taken there by Valon Kafik-Sully once again. And that kick is out on the full. Free kick, Boston Demons. And Jacobs got the free kick now. See Diane Welch out there now for the Demons. And that kick coming in, going into a contest, goes to ground. Who's going to pick it up? It's the Dockers. Big high ball. Not marked. But the Dockers are able to handball it out. And here we go. Hampshire can't get him. Handball up, and here we go. Another chain of handballs. Here we go. Dockers on the way now. And he just tries to get the kick off, and let's see here. It's going to take a short hop. It won't sit for the Dockers player who tried to pick it up. And it just goes right to ground, and boom. They're just going to ball it up. And up we go. And Dockers get the clearance. Kicked ahead now. And let's see. Intercept mark there. Nice job by Sean Burbank for the Demons. And he'll just kick it back, and let's see here. Demons will try and take it into attack. And picking it up off the ground now is one of the 19s in question. And Dockers pick it up. Try to move it back. And Jay is knocked out of the way. Here come the Dockers once again. Handball goes out. Big kick. And who's going to get there first? The Dockers were leading to the ball, but they couldn't. They were pressured too heavily. They couldn't get the clean mark. That kick goes out now, and it is marked. He's going to play on. He's going to kick toward the sticks, and that's going to go well wide. And it looks like that went out on the full. Out on the full, so it's a free kick for the Demons in their own back pocket. So let's see here, that first kick winds up in Demon hands. And can they do another mark there? They can't. It's spoiled. Dockers looking to bring it back into attack. But nice play there by Burbank. Nice spoil on that handball, but the Dockers able to get the kick off the boot now. Coming in, and it is marked. Let's see. Hang on. Belzy. Okay. Got a free kick there. And that kick. That's a goal. That's a big kick for the Dockers. That's Belzy. .34-22 now for the Dockers. 3:8-26 for the Demons. This game once again back within a straight kick. And they'll bring it back up to center. Very tight match here. Classic nail biter. Coming up after this, by the way, we still have one more game as the Baltimore Dockers will take on the Philadelphia Hawks / Maine Cats combined team as Hampshire gets it, and it's a head out to advantage right to McCarthy. McCarthy, big kick. And it looks like, let's see who's going to be there. It's going to roll, and looks like that's going to be a behind. So right there, 3:9-27 to 3:4-22. Still within a straight kick. Demons have had many more scoring shots, but once again, the lack of accuracy here could kill them if the Dockers come back with a straight kick. And as they ball it up out there, and they try and kick it toward the goal the Demons did, and that one gets smothered. It's back to ground again, and once again we got Aussie Rules Twister, so the umpire will call for it. And let's see, hit out. No clear advantage yet. It looks like there's not going to be. The umpire will call for it again. Ball up to sequel. And, off one of the Demon boots. And loose in front. Who's going to get there first? And let's see, we got a whistle. And what's going to happen here? Just determining what's going on with the balls here. I think, yeah, that's it. I think we've got full time now. Yeah, full time. Everyone's just kind of shaking hands now. I wasn't quite sure because everyone wasn't walking off the ground yet, but no, that's it. This game is over. And the Boston Demons have hung on basically. A big, big win for them. And the Demons have won both games in this marathon at Millenium so far. So the Demons are done for the day. The other two teams aren't, and we're not either. Final score in this one, the middle game of this marathon at Millenium. 3:9-27 for the Boston Demons. 3 goals, 9 behinds, 27 points. And the Baltimore Dockers, 3 goals, 4 behinds, 22 points. There's more in store, so you know where you should keep yourself tuned in. Of course, right here, Stateside Footy.
Rainbow flag, it's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you.
Nicely done.
It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heartbeat to you what we say. Should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the red and the blue.
Are you into retro gadgets? Ta-da! Then here's your dose of old school tech. This is Tech Throwback, your place to turn for the techno trend from way back when. On Tech Throwback, we look at old computers, classic video games, and all those little doohickeys that used to brighten up your day.
Yeah!
Tech Throwback can be seen on public access television, or you can check us out online at vimeo.com/channels/Tech Throwback. It's the way we used to compute and play back in the day, and you can watch it anytime on Tech Throwback.
Australian Rules Football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to U.S.A.F.L.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We want the champion!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
We now bring you some action from the Rocky Mountain State with a replay of the 2021 match between the Centennial Tigers and the Orange County Giants, presented by the folks at Women's Australian Rules Football Radio. Let's get a look at this one.
Welcome to Harlow Park in Littleton, Colorado for Game 2 of the Centennial Invitational Women's Australian Rules Football Tournament. It's the home side, the Centennial Tigers. They're hosting the Orange County Giants all-comers team. So Orange County with a few players from different teams across the league, as well as a few top-up players from the Centennial Tigers as well. The Giants in the bright orange for the first time in U.S.A. women's history. So a very easy jumper to spot the Giants as the umpire blows his whistle to start play here at Harlow Park. So up goes the ball. The tap out there coming from Christina Cassos. She gets the ball down. It's the Orange County Giants kicking to the left end of your screen, or the northern end of the ground here. And there'll be a stoppage very early on and a free kick paid to the Centennial Tigers. So they'll aim to go forward, and a beautiful long kick there. Gains plenty of distance and a good looking kick here. But can the Centennial Tigers make anything of it? It's picked up by the Giants and a scrubbing kick goes away into the hands of Blavitt. She can't hold on to it though, so she'll need some help from her teammate. Blavitt goes back there though for the tackle as the ball spills forward. She remains in amongst it, but she gets some help from her teammate. The ball still remaining in dispute. Was that in the back? Nope. The umpire says play on. The ball pulled into a slight pack until it's pulled back out. And the Centennial Tigers can kick towards the southern end of the field. So again, another beautiful show of skills there from the Centennial Tigers. But to no avail as it just gets mopped up there by the Giants. So they'll try and go forward again here until the umpire comes in to pay a free kick. And that free kick will be going the way of the Giants. So it's the Giants here who just send a kick forward as the ball goes forward as they look for a win here. It's the Centennial tournament with 4 sides in this tournament. The Tigers with 2 teams. They've got a first and a reserves here, as well as the DC Eagles and of course the Giants playing in today's match. So again, the Tigers go forward. A kick high is taken there by Koo. So Koo able to see that ball cleanly, take it and pop it on the right boot. She can get some distance with it. It goes to the left. She can't find a teammate to mark it as the ball goes close to the boundary line. Picking it up there was Tag Weber for Centennial Tigers, who goes on a bit of a run and she can find her teammate in Lansing. So Lansing can take the mark and sends a kick on her right boot as well. She had a teammate there who wasn't able to get her hands on it. Some strong defence there coming from the Giants. Plenty of pressure, but the umpire again will blow his whistle. And he'll direct a free kick in the way of the Giants. So the Giants will gain a free kick here deep in their defensive end. They'll look for a clearing kick to try and get it as far away from this danger zone as possible. And it is a long kick. It gets a bit of height on it. It might be a little bit too much height as it falls into Misa's hands. And the Centennial Tigers are on here. What can Moya do? Edwards Rona rather. She can kick it forward. But again, the Giants just able to stand at the back of that line there and hold up to stop any score here. We're nearly 3 minutes gone in this first half of the match. But neither side is yet to score as the Tigers go again. The ball streams forward and it will be a mark. So the Centennial Tigers with a mark directly in front of goals. 20 metres out. They have a chance at scoring for the first time today. It's the first real scoring opportunity that we have seen across the match. And the ball goes up and it looks good. Will it make the distance? Yes, it does. The arms of the players go up and the umpire waves the two flags. So Centennial Tigers, nearly 4 minutes into this first half, 1 goal straight. They're leading the Orange County Giants. So it's the home side here, just getting that early advantage. Obviously, they've got a lot of depth in their side, being able to field 2 teams. Again, it is their home tournament, so they do have a little bit of an advantage there, while also sending across 4 top-up players to the Giants to ensure this game can continue to go ahead. So they'll be happy with that to be able to take the early lead as play restarts. Could be the Tigers able to go again here. The pack just stays into the centre circle for a while. Although running into it there was Mora. Mora can get it and she can get it out. Still sticking in the middle as neither side able just to get that ball away. The kicks just going 5 to 10 metres. Although the umpire will come in there and make a decision that will send the ball to the Giants' way. So the Giants benefiting from a few free kicks early in this match, but still unable to hit the scoreboard. So the kick goes long and gets some distance, but it goes high as well. So the Centennial Tigers are able to grab it and go on a run. Beautiful looking kick there going forward. It's nearly entering the Centennial Tigers forward half. Although play stopped there by the umpire. Will Payne in the back into the hands of Oglesby. So Oglesby's got some teammates calling for her attention. And she goes long with the ball and she can pop it up to the hot spot here. Can her teammate mark it? Not quite. So the ball will go into dispute and it's either team's ball here. It's the Giants who can just get it away and gain some distance for that one. Just to get it away from their danger zone. And it'll go out of bounds on the outer side of the ground. Still close to Centennial Tigers goals. So giving them an opportunity. But just far enough away that it gives the Orange County Giants a little bit of time to breathe. So the umpire will reset and throw the ball in for the match as we're nearing the 6-minute mark of this first half. The ball goes in and it'll come to ground, but it stucks on until streaming out of there are the Giants, and the Giants can get away here. How far can they get with this? They might be able to catch their opposition on the counter-attack, but the ball, while gaining that distance, will teeter over the line for another ball up. No. Rather, it'll be a free kick. Very close to the line on the outer side of the ground. It'll be the Centennial Tigers free kick. So the ball can go forward, but it's just ably marked there by the Giants. And now we've got a chance here. She might go on a run. What can she do? The ball goes forward. In space is her teammate who can just turn around, grab, put it on the boot and push it forward. She'll be looking for her teammates now to run on and see what they can do with it. Hotters amongst it for Centennial Tigers, and she'll see it over the line. So Centennial Tigers stave off a bit of a charge there from the Giants, but the Giants deep in their zone, very able to get a goal here from this stoppage. So the Giants looking to get the win over the Centennial Tigers on their home turf as the ball comes in. Running after it there was Moya for the Tigers, but the Giants can gain control here. Smothering ball means it won't go any further towards the Giants' goals. Instead, it'll teeter about 30 metres away from home for the team in orange. Ball again, just remaining in a bit of a stoppage on the outer side of the ground. The ball being locked in that outer side of the ground throughout the last few minutes of play. As it comes back in, and again, just another stoppage. Some ferocious tackling here by the defence of the Tigers, just meaning that Orange County flow can't go any further. Brilliant defence, really. Looking almost like a rugby scrum, just stopping them from advancing, but it's doing the job so far. As the side just looks to push their way forward and see what they can do. Is it holding the ball? It is. So Hodder being penalised there, and her opposition in Parsons will have a chance here. So it was hard work there for the Giants, but Hodder has got a chance. Parsons rather, sorry, with Hodder on the mark. So Parsons, her kick might fall short. No, it goes through. You can see by her celebration. The ball through and it's all even pegging here. 1 goal apiece. A fantastic opening half of the game so far. It was a lot of Centennial early on in that term, but geez, the Giants kept strong in defence, and that's what's allowed them to not give up any more than that 1 goal and then come forward here and push through another strong defence from the Tigers to get that goal. So Parsons there with the goal. She's one of the all-comers. She's from the North Texas Devils. So coming in there, and I'm sure Orange County are happy to have her in their forward line. All square in this game too. What can the Centennial Tigers do to respond? They're still looking for their first win as a club, yet to have a win in their first 2 games. So they'll be looking to respond quickly here as the ball comes down in the middle. And it could be the Giants able to attack here if they're able to get some clean handballs. Kasos can get rid of the ball, and that's doesn't go quite to her side's advantage. Getting the kick away there was Lucero, but she got it straight into her opponent's face. So it'll be another free kick for the Giants. So the Giants with another free kick in the middle. The ball goes out wide. It's a nice looking kick if a teammate can be found, but getting to the ball there first was Edwards-Rona. So Edwards-Rona might be able to slow things down for the Tigers. She's got a good kick on her, and she sends the ball forward. She's got some teammates there who can run onto it. And going for a run here is 20 Clark. She goes for a run. Her kick isn't the best looking, but it might do the job anyway. A kick towards goalwards. In amongst it is Lansing there, who might be able to grab it for her side. And it'll just bobble through for a behind. So just that 1 point margin there to the Centennial Tigers, pushing through that point there, manufacturing a score. So 1-1-7, it's the home side, leaving the Orange County Giants 1 goal straight. They're off on a run now. What can the Giants manufacture straight from their back line? Well, they can manufacture a mark, but it'll be the pause in this first half. At the drinks break, it's the home side leading by just the 1 point. It really does show the evenness of this game so far, where it's anyone's game. Can the Centennial Tigers go on here and really make a mark and win the first match for their club? Or can the Giants, all-comers, just make their mark soon and start seeing what they can do and push away with this match? Obviously, we've seen plenty of skills coming from the Giants as well. Very strong defensively. They just need to really see if they can capitalise that and get the ball to spend more time in their forward half. We've seen the Tigers really good at locking the ball in their forward half, and this is exactly what they do as they go forward again. The ball will be teetering with the boundary line on the outer side of the ground until it does fall over the line. So we've seen the ball really locked in that outer side of the ground throughout this first half. So it'll be a boundary throw in here to see what both sides can do, and 20 Clark will take control of that boundary throw in. Beautiful looking throw there, and a beautiful tap out from Kasos there. Really smart to go behind her head, and this could spark something for the Giants. Quick handball across and a quick kick forward. They're getting on a little bit of a run here. That run ably stopped by the Centennial Tigers. So a sensational kick forward there. Getting plenty of distance there for the Tigers. We've seen some great skills from that team, the home side, so early on in this match, with the two sides obviously in this competition. They've got plenty of skills they can draw on, and those skills will need to be at the forefront now as they've got another chance here to put their second goal on the board and create a 7-point buffer against their opposition today. The kick goes long and it could make the distance, but it'll just bobble through for a behind. So it adds to the margin, but it's just a minor score there for the home side, 1-2-8. They're leading the Giants 1 straight 6. So game 2 here, the 4-team competition. Beautiful field to be playing on and a beautiful day for footy as well. So the Giants will clear it out and they get some distance on that, but it's ably chopped off there by the Centennial Tigers. And just with a quick search to see which way was home, it's sent forward and it bounces and it bobbles into a pack, but it also goes out the back of the pack. A quick kick off the ground will yield a goal for the Centennial Tigers. Sensational thinking there, just to kick straight off the ground, not bother picking it up. And it came off the boot very, very smoothly to get that goal there for the Centennial Tigers. They've been pushing and now they've got that major after the drinks break. 2-2-14. They're leading the Giants 1 goal straight. So an impressive start after this drinks break there from the Centennial Tigers. So they've just played 2 games in their history. They've lost to the Denver Bulldogs and the San Francisco Iron Maidens in their first 2 games. And obviously those 2 sides with a fair bit of silverware between them, with just a measly 10 titles there that they were coming up against. But this match today against the Orange County Giants really looking like a chance here as they move ahead by 8 points. So nearly 14 minutes gone in this first half of the match here. We'll be moving there towards the northern end as the Giants look to progress. A good looking kick will send the ball forward. It'll go to the goal square. Clutching at the ball there was Mary Casey. She can hold on to it, but obviously not a mark because it's been touched. But it does enough for the Tigers to just push the ball forward. Mooka waits to hear the umpire and see what they have to say, and she'll go back and deliver the ball because it'll be a free kick for the Giants. So too far out to score, you'd think, but plenty of players jostling down in the hot spot for that ball just outside the goal square. So the ball goes up and it'll hit that hot spot perfectly, but it's up to one of these players in orange to see if they can get it. It's going towards the goals. They'll take a kick off the ground here. Nope. They'll pick it up, but not able to gather it. Koo was in there for the Giants, desperate on the ground, and the umpire will come in to throw the ball up. So the Giants with a real chance here. They'll have Brower in the ruck for them. And the tap out will go straight towards the boundary line, which though isn't a bad result for the Orange County Giants. Gives them a chance to set up and see what they can do. So the ball will be thrown in. And the umpire will call it back and he'll call another throw in. Wasn't happy with that one. So they'll just take an extra second to reset. Got to get that boundary thrown right. It's a tough skill to master, and the ball will go out the back, and it's the Giants here with a chance here. The kick away from Romanoff goes forward, and it's good. Romanoff with a great goal there for the Giants out of that stoppage. She showed some good reading of the play to get that goal, and geez, it brings her side now within 2 points of their opposition. So 2 goals straight, the Giants. They're just trailing the Centennial Tigers 2-14. So some very good work there. So sterling work there from Kim Romanoff. Just brilliant game sense to pick that ball out of the back of the pack and send it straight towards goals. A good eye for goals there from the Centennial Tigers top-up player who's just scored a goal against her usual mob, but you know the Giants will be happy to have her in orange rather than wearing the Tigers jumper. But it's the Centennial Tigers who push forward here, and it'll be 20 Clark who can gather, and she puts it on her boot and she gets a little bit of distance there and she can get it straight into the hands of Oglesby. Good pick up from Oglesby, and she's got her teammate and Elliott on. It's a bit of a foot race. Can Elliott beat her opponent? No, she can't. So Orange County Giants, even Sawyer with the ball. Can she shake this tackle? Nope. The umpire will have to come in there because Dykes just had her wrapped in a tackle too strong for her to get out of. And the umpire, in fact, has paid it a free kick towards Dykes. So that sensational tackle rewarded there, and Ali Dykes will have a chance to put on her first goal for today and put her side's third goal on for the match. She takes her lineup off just a couple of short steps, which means she can't quite make the distance, and it'll be stopped by the wall that is the Giants. But Dykes will go back in there for a second effort. She's 1 against 3, and she can get that hand pass across to Mooka. Mooka's then taken in a tackle by Mora. The ball bobbling around here. Oglesby able to pick it up. She can get a kick away, but she can't get the score on the board that she was wanting. So just the behind there will mean 2-3-15 is what the Centennial Tigers move to, as the Giants just stay at that 2 goals straight. But geez, they're containing this margin, the Giants, and they're doing very well. Lots of top-up players here for the Orange County Giants, of course. So a bit of the all-comers team. They've got 3 players from the OC Giants, 3 from the Ohio Valley River Rats, 3 from the Denver Bulldogs, 2 from the Wasatch War Gals, and a player each from the North Texas Devils, Chicago Swans, San Francisco Iron Maidens, Arizona Hawks, and North Star Blue Ox, and of course 4 top-ups coming from their opposition today in the Centennial Tigers. So they're doing very well for a side that's trying to put something together with lots of teammates coming from different teams in this competition, as Edwards Rona gets the kick there forward for the Centennial Tigers. It'll be brought to ground, and again another kick forward there. Won't be able to find the big sticks at the end. Will it be brought over the line? Yes, it was. 20 Clark makes sure just that ball is knocked over the line, but it'll be a free kick potentially towards the Giants just for a bit of a knock. No, it will stay as a boundary throw-in. So the ball will be thrown in. It's deep in the Tigers' attack. They've got a chance here to just build that margin up before the halftime break. It's not far away. Oglesby's got this same plan, and she converts. So Oglesby, quick out of that boundary throw-in. She's been prominent today, and now she's on the board. So 3-3-21 Oglesby's goal brings the home side to, and they'll lead the Giants 2 straight 12. So that margin creeping up to 9 points. As we near the halfway mark of this game, the Giants will be looking just to claw one back here, you'd think, just to make sure that margin doesn't get away from them at halftime. But from the looks of the Tigers, their fans will be pretty excited that this could be the big win for them to take, although obviously a fair bit of the match remaining. So coming in there to swipe in the ball is Jillian Weber. She can get a short little chip kick away, and her teammate's able to get a hand onto it, pushes it forward in a smart move, although it'll be the Giants able to pick this ball up. Good looking kick going forward, trying to weave that ball back into the middle. And a crushing tackle there by Edwards Rona on her opponent in Evelyn Rabble will mean that Edwards Rona gets that free kick. So a lot of determination shown there by Edwards Rona to help her side along, and they've got a chance here to score. There's still time, so she'll push the ball forward, and it'll be Oglesby again. She can get another kick away as she's being tackled. She's looking there for her teammate's tag. Weber gets a hand on it, and that hand will get the ball to 20 Clark. 20 Clark sends the ball forward. Her teammate can't mark it, but she can pick it up cleanly. Ali Dykes' kick not straight though, and it'll just be a minor score. So at halftime, that score will bring it to 3-4-22. The home side leading the Giants 2 straight 12.
My first game, I stood there and I was just like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just gonna run. I just kept going, and I kept going to practice, I kept going to the games, and eventually it just clicked. And I was just like, oh, I get it now, like this is fun.
Aussie Rules, is also known as footy, is the equivalent of like the NFL here, and so in Australia they call it AFL.
So in Australia it's a huge sport, especially for the women. It's getting even bigger.
It's empowering for women, young women.
It's really great to just be able to run around and just have so much fun with a bunch of people that love the same sport that you do.
It just gives me this energy that I just can't describe, and it just brings me like so much joy.
It's a great physical outlet, but also the people that we play with are just so amazing.
These are the girls that if you want to dress up and go out, they'll be there for you. If you want to be in your sweatpants all day and eat chocolate and watch Netflix, they're also there for you.
I think that this sport has something for everyone.
I just feel like anyone and everyone should try it, give it a go, and just see if they like it.
If you're watching this video, it's not by accident. This is for you.
We rejoin the action 5 minutes into the second half.
So the Centennial Tigers wasting no time in this second half. They've moved to 4-5-29. They lead the Giants 2 goals straight. Haven't scored the away side in this second half so far. It's the second of 2 20-minute halves. So still plenty of time left for the Giants to claw back something. They'll be kicking towards the southern end or the right-hand side of your screen, and they could be manufacturing something here. Alexis Koo, she's looking for her teammate, and she's able to find her. She spots her teammate and a mark, and there'll be a chance here for the Giants to put on their first score of this second half and pull back the deficit that they're currently sitting on. So a lovely kick there from Alexis Koo, another Centennial Tigers top-up player, to give the Giants this chance to score. It's not a major though, it's just a behind, but it's the first score for the Giants. For this second half, they'll move to 2 goals, 1-13, still trailing their opposition. So Centennial Tigers, they'll look to go end-to-end of Harlow Park, their home turf here in Colorado. A bounce will send the ball high, and it'll gain plenty of ground here. And a mark there too, just to top off that bit of play that got the ball quickly out of defence. So the outer side of the ground will see another kick and a beautiful mark taken there by Mooka. She was standing in the right position at the right time. She found herself some space. Her teammate spotted that, and Mooka taking a sensational grab there to hold onto the ball and give her side some time to move forward, reset. But it's also allowed a bit of congestion. That means Edwards-Rona couldn't get a free run to that ball. It's the Giants going forward here, but they won't go forward much because Oglesby can pick that one up and send a long kick along the ground, but it'll just go straight into the hands of her opposition. Not able to pick it up though. So again, the Tigers here, Blavitz, she's got a chance here. She can get the ball off there, and the ball will go forward, and the players will celebrate. The Centennial Tigers celebrating a well-earned goal there. It started in the back line, stopped in the middle for a little passage there, but aside from that, the ball was moved almost directly down to their goal, never once going back into the Giants' forward 50. So 5-5-35. They'll take the lead against their opponent, 2-1-13. This margin starting to grow now. And 22 points, geez, it's difficult to come back from. So Centennial Tigers now with 2 sides in this competition, which is sensational. They're still searching for that first win, so obviously having 2 sides, those helps with that as well. You've got plenty of teammates that they've been training with and practicing their skills, and those skills have been on display too. Sensational game sense from the Centennial Tigers, coupled with some really good kicking, and that kicking has gained plenty of metres for them and allowed them to get close to home. And they'll try and go again here, and that ball-clearing ball from Moya. She sends it forward, and the players will chase after it. Moya's still in there. She's able to gather it, puts it on the right boot. Really quick thinking there from Moya, and she's able to find her teammate. Late bump coming on her, but the ball will be wrapped up, and the umpire will come in. So Carly Austin showing some real strength in that contest, but just not able to hold on to the mark. The ball will stick around the Centennial Tigers forward arc though. So ball not moving anywhere, and all players are just tangled up, and the umpire again will make his way in to throw it up. Ball comes to ground. Running in there were the Centennial Tigers. It was Tafoya who could get her hands on the ball, trying to do something for her side. It's tough going here, the ball moving at a very slow pace, but slowly the Centennial Tigers inching towards their goals if they can. Carly Austin again has her hands on the ball, but the stealth defence of the Giants again shines through. So it's not easy going for the Centennial Tigers despite the margin being in their way. Going their way, Mooka's got the ball, she can get it out, but it goes to her opposition. Tackle there being laid by Lansing. Lansing gets the tackle away, but so the Giants will get the free kick. So the ball will go into the hands of Orange County, wearing their orange strip for the first time in U.S.A. women's action. Some options presenting. And the ball probably doesn't come off the boot as they would have liked. So instead, there's a chance here for the Centennial Eagles to go forward until the umpire comes in and says that'll be the drinks break. Well, no better way to start off after the drinks break than with a goal, as the Centennial Tigers just moved that margin forward. It's now 35 that they're leading the Orange County Giants 13, and geez, you can sniff the first win in their history, can't you? They'll just try and see if they can keep putting on some goals here. Geez, they've had a lovely game so far. They've really showed some cohesiveness as a team and some supreme kicking skills. And they'll try and do that again. Bending down to pick that up was Mooka. She couldn't pick it up cleanly, and the Giants will come in here and see if they can move it away. They're able to push the ball forward towards the southern end of the ground. But a raging tackle there taken by Edwards-Rona sees the ball spill out and just stops the flow of the Giants there, which means the Tigers can come in here and pinch the ball if they're able to push it forward, but the ball will remain in dispute, and the umpire decides it wasn't really going anywhere. So he'll come in and throw up the ball very close to the boundary line on the outer side of the ground. The tap out goes down and goes straight into the hands of the Giants. Kick forward though, doesn't go far. It gets tangled in amongst players, but the mark will be taken, which means the Giants can go forward here. And they push the ball forward. They've got a chance here. There's some free plays if they can run onto it. No, the ball will just go straight through for a behind. So none of those Giants players able to get it before it rolled through there. But that brings their score to 2-2-14 as they trail the home side 5-5-35. So a long kick there, giving them that minor score. But it won't do enough to bring back this deficit that they're facing. So the ball moving into the middle of the ground, outer side of the ground. Getting hand to it was Yoon. She couldn't pick it up though, and the ball will spill to the ground. Again, it's Wills who can gather, but the ball remains in dispute. Neither side able to gain full possession of that ball as the free kick goes the way of the Centennial Tigers. So the Centennial Tigers pushing towards the northern end of the ground, able to take that mark and see if they can use their composed nature there to push forward. Up there, it was Mooka again. She was in and about the pack. There's Edwards-Rona in there as well. Running onto the ball there is another teammate in Lucero. Players starting to crowd the ball, but Lucero can get there quicker. Can she gather the ball brought to ground there? So she'll have tough going if she's to prize it out, and she can't. So outside the pack there as well, it was Moya. So the umpire will throw it in and see which side can gain some ground from this throwing the ball on the ground. Tigers trying to do their best to push it forward, but they can't. Again, it'll be locked up here and the umpire may be forced to intervene, and he is. So we'll have another ball up just on the outside of the centre square here as the tap out goes, and it has to be seen who can get their hands on this. Some beautiful tackling pressure there coming from Aileen Yoon of Orange County Giants. You can't fault the Giants' pressure throughout this match, and they've tried to stall the Tigers as much as they could during this game. So it's the Giants here who are just keeping the ball around the same area of the ground, just outside that centre square for as long as they can. The Tigers pushing the way forward in any way they can. And again, the umpire just forced to throw the ball up in a stoppage on the arc as the ball goes up. Players wrapped up, and again, the umpire will come in there though, and he'll pay a free kick. So we'll make sure there's a free kick here to break this up, and you'll see the players start to flood forward here. Plays in free space, calling for the ball there is Mooka. Mooka's got some plenty of space, but the ball doesn't get anywhere near as far as her because it's intercepted. But they could have another chance here, the Tigers, to just push the ball forward. It's very close to the boundary line, a little too close because it'll go over the boundary line, and Mees will go and gather that so that the ball can be thrown in. So it'll be Kasos rucking for the Giants again. She's done a good job today, and she'll go up again. The ball will go over her head though, so she doesn't have a chance to tap it out. At the bottom of that pack there were a few players just jumping on it, and that stoppage again comes to the fore as the umpire is forced to pull this in. So repeat stoppages in the last few minutes, just showing players obviously getting a little tired as well as we near the end of this match. It's been a tough match to contest, and it's been a tight match to contest, with the Centennial Tigers really just gaining a hold in it in this second half. So Edwards-Rona, she can get a kick away and she pushes it forward and goes for distance. But again, just a bit close to that boundary line. So the Centennial Tigers able to lock it in though, so they'll be happy that they're locking it in to their forward arc and their attacking zone, and they'll see what they can make up out of this. As Kasos goes up against Mees in the ruck, Mees with the tap out, it falls to ground. Little scrubbing kick away will just pull it out of a bit of danger zone for the Giants, and they can push ahead here. But the ball will come back the same way it came. It will sit at the top of the arc until it's pulled out and can be pushed forward here. This could be a chance for the Tigers just to gain another goal as we near the end of this match. It's wrapped up, and the umpire will come in and break it up. So the defensive pressure just stopping the Tigers from getting an easy win here, but they will win the free kick. So it's Tag Weber. She can make the distance, 20 metres out, and she looks comfortable. She runs in and she pops it up, and you can see the cheers from her teammates. They know what's coming, and they know they are going to win for the first time in the club's history.
Raquel, way to set that up, Raquel!
So the Giants all come as well. They've played well today, obviously with a side made up of teams from around the competition, but just haven't got the scoring opportunities that they would have liked while staying strong in defence. But all credit to the Tigers who, despite that pressure in defence, have been able to push forward and get these scores on the board and just pull out that margin to 27 points. So just 3 minutes left in this match. It's the Tigers that are home and hosed on their home turf, and they'll see if they can just gather another goal to ice the cake of their first win in this competition. As the umpire restarts play, it's Moira at the bottom getting the ball away. A crafty kick there from the Giants will send the ball their way instead. But it'll be Edwards-Rona who's been good today, and she pushes the ball forward. She tries to gain as much distance as she can. She gets it straight into the Tigers' forward 50. But the ball will just be locked in there and won't be able to do too much with it. Plenty of players surrounding it. Mees is in there for the home side. And it'll be Elliott with a kick, but she just hits the post though. So we'll have a boundary throw in from Elliott. Just wasn't quite on line there. So the Tigers though have locked it in, and they've got a chance to see if they can push forward for another score for today. Muka with her hand up to take the ruck for the home side. Well, it's Brower for the Giants. A kick away there from Lucero. She puts it forward and she gets the goal. Does she? No. The Giants players put up their hand to say it was touched, and it'll just be the behind there. So 6-6-42 now. They'll be leading the Giants 2-2-14. So a quick behind there coming from the home side. So it's a good day for the club, getting their first win, and they'll get it at Harlow Park on their own home turf. So the Giants will push away to the outer side of the ground. It was a nice clearing kick there, and it finds the boundary, but it was just out of bounds on the full. So unlucky there. It'll mean Ashley Wills with a chance for the Centennial Tigers and with the ball. So she'll just see if she can push it forward now here. Just a minute remaining in this match. And the ball will again just lock in that Centennial Tigers forward 50. So the high ball will go up there. It goes to the outer side of the ground, but an intercept mark there taken by the Giants. So it'll be the Centennial Tigers here at Harlow Park. They'll take a strong, dominant win today with some sensational players across the field. Evie Oglesby was important. Amanda Newell in the ruck. Ali Dykes we've seen with her pace and sensational kicking, as well as Carly Austin. Raquel Lucero important in the second half. So some great skill on show from both of these teams here today. But the Centennial Tigers will come out the victors for the first time in the club's history. So a big day, and they get to do it at home. So that will be it for the match. And it's the Centennial Tigers taking a comprehensive win there against the Orange County Giants. 42-14, a big win and a big day for the club.
Are you into retro gadgets? Ta-da! Then here's your dose of old school tech. This is Tech Throwback, your place to turn for the techno trend from way back when. On Tech Throwback, we look at old computers, classic video games, and all those little doohickeys that used to brighten up your day.
Yeah!
Tech Throwback can be seen on public access television, or you can check us out online at vimeo.com/channels/Tech Throwback. It's the way we used to compute and play back in the day, and you can watch it anytime on Tech Throwback.
Australian Rules Football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We are the champions!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
Are you into retro gadgets? Ta-da! Then here's your dose of old school tech. This is Tech Throwback, your place to turn for the techno trend from way back when. On Tech Throwback, we look at old computers, classic video games, and all those little doohickeys that used to brighten up your day.
Yeah!
Tech Throwback can be seen on public access television, or you can check us out online at vimeo.com/channels/Tech Throwback. It's the way we used to compute and play back in the day, and you can watch it anytime on Tech Throwback.
Australian rules football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We are the champions!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
And that'll do it for this episode of Stateside Footy. Don't forget, you can always watch us on YouTube. Just go to our Stateside Footy TV YouTube channel. Or you can also watch the show on Vimeo. Just go to vimeo.com/channels/Stateside Footy TV. You can also follow us on social media. If you look under Facebook, we're at Stateside Footy TV. We're on Twitter, and yes, it's Instagram now too. We finally buckled to that one. It's BillR_SS Footy. By the way, if you'd like to see these games on TV and you're not already, they are available for download by your public access cable channels. The episodes of Stateside Footy are, I should say. If you want to see us on TV in your town, sit back with some popcorn, a nice drink maybe, and check it out on your big screen TV, just contact your local public access cable station. Ask them to show Stateside Footy in your area. Coming up in our next episode is the closing game of the marathon at Millenium as the Baltimore Dockers face a combined side of East Coast rivals from the Philadelphia Hawks and the Maine Cats. Until then, on behalf of our crew, our great crew, John Cimino, Aaron Harrington, and Stacey Robert, I'm Bill Robert. Thank you once again for watching this episode and all the episodes of Stateside Footy.